It's not bad.
Should be live.
I don't see it yet. I don't see anything yet.
Should be coming online soon.
All liquid metal.
I can see it.
There it is.
I found it.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna show you this. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the SAS. And I'm gonna launch. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna touch anything, not the keyboard or anything.
I'm super far behind, by the way.
Yeah.
I just saw you put almost the link inside the Discord. That's about how far I'm back.
Let me know when you see the first launch. I'm on the second one now. First one is...
Oh, how it just flipped?
Yeah. And now I'm gonna do it without the SAS. Just also gonna not touch anything. So this has been fucking me up for the past hour almost. Apparently. I thought there was something wrong with the other design I was doing. That was like probably some uneven thrust or something, but it seems as though it was the SAS.
I mean, this seems better, right?
Yeah, I'm not using the SAS. That's the thing. I've been using that the entire time because that was always the thing that kept you afloat.
Maybe there's just too many RCS boosters, like in the beginning, for like gravity, and then like there's boost coming from like every direction. Maybe like that was just screwing you up, because I don't think you'll have the same problem once you get actually in orbit.
I'm just gonna take all of them off and see what happens. This has been fucking me up for so long now. You won't even believe it, man. No RCS
Go.
boosters.
What happened there?
I haven't set up the launch sequence correctly. It disconnected all of them instead of just the ones that were supposed to disconnect.
How many orange pods do you have in there? 2?
No.
Just 1?
Yeah. So I'll set it up correctly now. Save. I still haven't gotten the space station up. That's the space station with 1 orange pod and some other stuff on it. Save. So none of those shits. Okay, turn on the SAS now. Full boost. Launching. Nope, still doing it. I'm wondering if the payload, it has its own control unit or something. Maybe that's fucking it up, or what? I don't know. Yay, fixed it.
What was the problem?
Took both off the remote control unit and a stabilizing unit, something that I added earlier on, because I was trying to fix this, but I don't know which one it was. not have thought it was that was the problem, but who knows.
Look it up.
So,
Good job.
yay. Oh, good boy.
Yeah, you don't really need a You don't really need a remote control unit if you have Kerbins on there, unless you plan on removing the Kerbins and still controlling the aircraft or spacecraft.
No, it's not fixed. It's like my main engine is fucking everything up. I think I know what's the problem. I think I know the problem, man. And I'm pissed.
What's the problem?
I added a reactor wheel to the capsule inside, to the actual thing, and that's on its side. So I'm guessing that's probably the issue. Or what? No, still going. To assembly. Still doing it. Well, I'm just gonna take this thing. No, I can't really take that thing out. That's the main part of it.
I'm having a hard time realigning this though. Goddamn.
Why?
It's just difficult to, because it's like nothing translates how you would typically expect when you're in orbit, and there's really no reference for up and down.
What's wrong with the SAS? Look at this, Zach.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Okay, SAS on. And this is just a fucking straight rocket. Nothing on it, really. Okay, let me get rid of those cables first to make sure there's nothing fucking up with anything.
I don't think cables or like the beams have any
No, I don't think so.
aerodynamic effect.
Yeah, I'm just gonna remove it. Just, you know, take out any variable. SAS. Full
Oh,
throttle.
how about you try inside the payload bay? Open the payload bay and add a bunch of struts inside it, because that might be wobbling around and throwing your center of gravity off. So open the payload and then just strut it down to the inside of it.
What kind of struts do you use for that?
Just like the regular like support struts.
The cables.
The one that you, yeah, the cables.
That's been fucking me up the entire time. That's annoying.
Did that do it?
I don't know. Putting the cables on now.
Oh, okay.
No, doesn't seem to be working. Every time I turn the SAS on, it does a fucking backflip. It's like it's upside down. Like, it's going in circles now. The fuck? I'm just gonna create a new one. Payload. Now it works. Made a new one, just new, started off fresh basically.
That's annoying.
Yes, really fucking annoying. Now I gotta make the fucking payload again. That's fucking annoying.
Almost there.
Does the fuel tank have to be connected with the docking thing to the space station? Does the fuel tank have to be connected with a docking thing to the space station?
Something has to be able to connect it to the. Or no. I see what you're saying, because everything's all connected on yours, right?
Yeah.
Hold on. I don't think so. No, you don't have to have like an actual docking thing on it. Fuck. Like that docking thing? Are you saying does that docking thing need to be connected, like the 4-piece thing?
Yeah, does it have to have a docking connection to the fuel tank? Or is it just okay?
I
to
don't
just
think
slam it
so.
on there? Alright.
I don't think so. You could test it by putting like that tank on it, and then have like an empty tank as well, and see if you're able to transfer fuel between the two. That's what I would do. Fuck, I'm having the hardest time doing this.
What are you doing now?
I'm just trying to do the same goddamn thing. Just trying to reposition the fuel tank.
Told you it was abstract.
It's not the look I was going for.
Well, it's the look you're getting.
The coyotes are out. Motherfucking puncture cunt. Did you just launch with that open?
Yeah, to see if it was moving around.
Oh, gotcha.
think I may have found out what the fuck it was. Yeah, I figured it out. I think, yeah, it looks like it. So the problem was because I had put in that pod inside the capsule. It was reading the SAS from that pod instead of the one on the front of the plane. Or the
Interesting.
Why didn't you have that problem?
I don't know.
What was the first? Did you make the capsule first? No, the rocket first, or the pod that's inside the rocket first? What came first, chicken or the egg? Say.
I do what's in the actual payload first.
Yeah, I did that too. So I don't know why it's.
But I also launch mine a lot differently than you.
Oh.
Like, well, I don't use that kind of. I just use like an airfoil, which is, I believe, lighter than how you usually do it.
Yeah.
And I just launch it with usually a like a remote guidance system or like an actual like like a crew cabin that's not like the shuttle nose.
So maybe if I actually, instead of using a cabin nose, I use what did you put instead of it?
Well, on the main fuel, I used.
Now what part did you put on the front of it? Just a cone?
I have the white. I think it's the Mark II pod.
But that's like really small.
Might be the Mark IV.
See this one? Look at the stream.
Yeah, I mean that's what I have as my core.
Is that the one that's inside?
That's what I used. Yeah, it was inside.
Yeah, I'm talking about what did you have on top of the spacecraft?
On top of that?
Yeah. Just a cone, or?
Yeah, like the airfoil cone.
That's probably the issue, I would think. How does it work? I can't get it too close.
You gotta move it around. until the top one goes like light green.
But it never does.
Might need to make it wider then. Fuck. Wait, what are you coning right now?
Top.
Just the pod?
Just the top of the plane. Top of the shuttle.
Okay, alright. I know this is gonna blow your mind. Take off that top part. Like what you're trying to place right now.
Why?
Is it open?
What do you mean? It's wide open.
Like your payload. If you didn't have that pod on, would it be open?
Nope. It's a fuel
Oh.
cell on top.
Huh. Then just put like a aerodynamic nose on it. You don't really need that if you're gonna put that on there.
Yeah.
Because that's supposed to really what that thing you're trying to place or you're having difficulty placing is what's supposed to kind of substitute from using the kind of door payload system you're using. It's just a different type of housing and payload. So right now it's like if you just put a aerodynamic nose cone on it, that would be probably better.
I'm just trying to figure out why that was happening, and I'm pretty sure it's happening because of the thing inside the control from here. Yeah, it was the look at the stream.
I'm watching.
It's because of this, because this was, look at my what's it called, the circle thing in the bottom, in the middle. Look at the color of it. It turns blue when I turn it off, and when I turn it on, it turns orange. Control from here. Look, then it's like because it's upside down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You probably didn't have yours upside down, so it didn't make any difference. So.
No.
So basically, it's all because of this shit. This little shit here. Only thing I had to do that entire time was to right click on the remote control unit and press control from here, and then it launches straight up. Yeah. Lol. Well, that was a fun experiment. Wait, no. 10 or 10 would not do again. Pretty sure all the... But I already ruined the other one, I think, mostly, so... Or if I would have turned the payload just around, that would work too.
Yeah, your rocket's pretty complicated, not gonna lie.
It was very simple until that shit happened. It was fucking simple as fuck, you know.
Like that single core,
Yeah.
you could just put that foil around it and then put a rocket underneath it. And it'd be probably significantly lighter. And it
But I can't attach anything to it, can I? Or what?
No, you can. Well, you would have to finish building your core and then just put the payload thingy cover once you're done with it. Well, you can't attach anything to the actual payload part, like the actual fairing part, but you'll have to have a rocket underneath it. Dude, this shit's fucking driving me crazy.
Are you having a laugh? The
What?
game crashed.
Your game crashed?
Oh my god. Shit. What's going on? What is life?